In this video, I will tell you how to make a ROS package and a ROS workspace. Before making a package, it is important that we should know how to make a ROS workspace. Think of it like a folder we create in simulations. For example, let's talk about MATLAB. When we do simulations in MATLAB, we create a folder and we put our all files in that folder. For example, the Simulink files, MATLAB functions, the code we write in MATLAB script files. Even when we do simulations and we get results, we put that in the folder of that project, right? What I mean to say is that we have one folder for a project and we put everything over there. And that folder is actually like a workspace for us for that particular project. So how do we create that workspace in ROS? It is actually very easy. It is just one command and you have to write that and we will be creating our workspace. So what is that command? It's very easy. Make directory, right? It is obtained from that directory command. So you can use this directly. So make directory, and then we have to write like what folder name do we choose. So for that, what's next is that make directory P, right? And then this is the name which mostly all the developers use ROS2 workspace, and we create this src folder. src folder, yes. So this src folder is actually very important. We put all our packages and simulations filed in this. So whenever we do coding in ROS, actually we will be dealing with this folder most of the times. So with this command, actually we have already created our workspace. So how do we check that? We can check this by using this command. Let's go back to the main folder of workspace, right? And then pwd. So it will show us this. We have this home folder similar to the Windows, and then the computer name, and then we have this ROS2 workspace. And when we write this list, which is ls command, it will show us that there is one folder src. We can also access this src folder using this command. We can go back to this cd -ROS2 workspace and src. So now when we write this command, you can see we are inside that folder. When we write ls list, so it will show us the files in that folder. So now don't get confused. This file in this folder, for this files in this folder, basic ROS, quadrotor basics. These are the packages which I already installed previously. So you will see build, install, and log files in this folder. Now the next question is, like I have already discussed this, I have the packages installed in this folder already that are basic ROS and quadrotor basics. So the next question is, like, how do we create this package? So once again, it is actually very easy. We can write few commands and create a package. So instead of creating a package which is usually used in ROS, for example, this basic ROS quadrotor basics, we will create a dummy package. So you can name it anything you like. So I will be creating a dummy package named as basic football. Okay. So we will be creating this basic football package, and we will see how do we create it. Now we are already in this folder, ROS2 src. In this folder, we actually put all the packages. But if in case you are not here, so first of all, what you will need to do is that you will have to write this command, ROS2 workspace src. So it will take you to that folder. We were already here, but I wanted to tell you that how do we go to this folder for creating a package. We can create a package outside this as well, but I told you we need to put all the packages in this src folder for our own convenience. Now we will be creating the package. So the command is actually very simple. It's to package create and then build type, right? we will be doing it in Python. Okay, in basic football. This is the package I want to create. You can create anything. Basic Argentina, basic Spain, World Cup, whatever you want to name it, you can create the package as you like. Just be noted that we are creating a dummy package over here. Okay, so this is the command ROS2 package create will type and then Python basic football and then press enter. It will create a basic football package over here and do all this processing in the background. Okay, now we will check it. So list. So it shows us that we have created a basic football package over here. You see a basic ROS file over here, or basics over here. So these packages actually I created already for the previous videos. So don't get confused in this. You should see basic football over here. If you don't see these other packages, so you are doing it correctly. Now there is one key point I want to highlight, and I have already discussed this, that in this SRC folder, actually we will have only packages. So our packages are basic football, roller basics, basic ROS. But these three files, they should not be here, right? They should be outside SRC folder. So what we need to do is that we need to clean this folder and delete these files. So along with creating a package, actually, you are also going to learn how do we delete some files or folders. So the command is actually very easy. We are already in this folder of SRC. So we can directly write this command rm-rf build of. Okay, so now we will check. So you can see we are only having these three packages. And before this, actually, when I run this command over here, it should show us directly over this these packages. Okay, if it shows you this build install log, then you created the workspace incorrectly, or maybe did that colcon build previously in the other videos. Due to that, the files got mixed up. So you don't have to worry about this. Okay? If in case, the key point is, if in case you have extra files, you can simply write this command and delete. Now, we are going to build the workspace now. So how do we do that? cd dash root space. Okay. We will go to the main folder and we will do this colcon build. Remember that whenever you create a package, you will be doing this colcon build again. Colcon stands for collective construction. So once you do that, you will see we have this summary 3 packages finished. Now, why do we have 3 packages finished? Because I already had 2 packages in this folder and I created a dummy package which is called basic football. In case you don't have any other packages in that folder and you are creating some dummy package or any other package, you will have summary equal to 1 package finished over here. Okay, so don't worry about this. It is showing me 3 packages because I had this basic ROS and basics before I created a dummy package. So along with dummy package, we got 3 packages. Now, how do we activate the workspace? It's very easy. ROS install setup.bash. This is also important. So colcon build, after every time you create a package, and then you have to install this setup. So it will install the setup. So now it tells the ROS that, hey, my new packages are in the folder. How do we verify this? It is very easy. ROS2 package list, right? We will write this. So it will show us the basic football package that we installed. Now, one key point which you may not find in the books or if you are learning online from other videos is that when you write this command ROS2 package list and this grep football, it actually looks for all the packages which has this keyword football. What I mean is that if in case of football, you write basic, so now it will show me all the packages that has this keyword basic. So you will see we will be having basic football, basic ROS, or basics. We can see all the packages with the keyword basic over here. If we write only football, it will show us basic football. If we write basic, so not only these three packages, if there are many other packages, let's say basic temperature, basic height, so it will show us all the packages with that word of basic in it to us. So in this video, what we did is that we learned how to make a ROS workspace, how to make a ROS package, and also we learned how to delete these extra files. We make any mistake. Actually, it's not mistake. It creates a cluster kind of a file, and you mix up something. Then we also learn how to delete this log using this command. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask in the comment. Please remember that I'm also learning it, so I may make some mistake. So you are also welcome to point out my mistakes so I can learn it from you. Thank you and have a nice day.